Hello everyone, thank you for joining me in another episode of Cabin Vapors. Also, happy Friday to all you. I know a lot of you are maybe getting off work and going out tonight with a significant other, or maybe you're staying at home alone and vaping by yourself like me. But anyway, tonight am going to be doing a viewer's request of what is the best e-cig mod out of the three that I'm going to be comparing tonight, which are the Innokin iTaste MVP version 2. Whoa, look at all the holograms of me. You can see like 6 of me. The iTaste VTR. Now, I kept these all in the packaging here just to show you what it would look like once you take them out. And I am going to be reviewing the iTaste 134, all made by Innokin, but I do not have the 134. I've tried it many times, so I'm just going to give you my opinion, the specs on it, what I find that are the cons and the pros about that. And also, mainly because this video is going to be geared to the people that use the Ego style batteries. This is going to be more catered to the people that want to bump up from an Ego style or a Vision spinner or any type of the blister pack type e-cigs. So, might as well get right to it. To start with the beginning Ego style battery, this is what I'm going to vape with first, just to show you guys what you've been basically vaping on. Now, I have an iClear 16 attached to my spin, can't see it, Ego C-Twist. And now I do have this at 4 volts, and this does go from 3.2 to 4.8 volts. Keep that in mind. I know some of you might be using the Ego T. This would be a good one to bump up to. Get a spinner, a Vision spinner, or an Ego Twist. They're both good in my opinion, but this one's starting to go on me. I might have to bury him soon. But let's take a vape and see how she works. No vapor. Ah. It's not vaping. Okay, after the technical difficulties of 5 minutes with this iClear 16 and Ego style battery, I got her all juiced out and wicked out and fixed, so now I can try it for you guys. Oh boy, was that a pain in the butt cheeks. But anyway, here's the vapor quality. Now this is also at 4 volts. Decent vapor quality. I still like my Ego C-Twist. I said it. I still like it. I bet you most of the people that started vaping quit their cigarettes on an Ego C-Twist style battery. A lot of people that I see vaping have maybe the Segos, they have the Vision spinners, or anything along the lines of, you know, your Ego style batteries. Which is a fantastic one to start vaping on once you get off, because cig-likes are usually used to get off the look of the cigarette and feel of the cigarette and the vapor, the smoke of a cigarette. Where these are when you're really kind of, I guess, bumping up to the beginner intermediate level. So I would suggest a C-Twist to anybody that's trying to get off cigarettes or wants to bump up from a cig-like to something a little more powerful that you can, you know, find what type of vapor you like. When you first get your MVP version 2, this is what it look like here. So take off your plastic cover. You got your MVP version 2 right there. Has a really nice slick design, as you can see. Woo! Real nice and shiny. You take out your MVP version 2. Then you have a nice little metal shield there to protect all the stuff underneath. And here you have 2 little manuals. One showing you how to fill up iClear tanks. I think that one's pretty standard. And then you get yourself a nice little user's manual here, which is pretty extensive. It goes into everything you'll need to know about the MVP version 2. This also does come with an iClear 30, which I already taken out and have juice and prepped for the review. It comes with a beauty ring up here, and it does come with a charger, which I got rid of. I bought a longer charger because all it takes is an Android USB, I believe. So don't quote me on that, but it works on my mom's Samsung phone that she has with them. So just showing you here your beauty ring that gets you going, and your iClear 30. Now I'm going to be testing all these tanks on the original ones that they come with, so you'll know what you'll be buying basically. This is a predominant VG juice in here. Now the specs on the MVP version 2, this is a 2600 mAh battery. It's variable voltage, variable wattage device. It has a 10-second cutoff on it. This is a pass-through battery also, so you can charge any device that you would like. And by changing that, you have your LED screen here. Okay. There checks your ohms, so it has an ohms checker, and that's how much power is left in your battery. Your puff counter, and how to change your wattage, which is 11, and it goes down to 6. So 6, oops, mixed out there. Oh, I'll just show you voltage then. Now voltage goes from, I'll show you here, 5, all the way down to 3.3. So it has a pretty decent range with this also. And this is an all-day vape. It does last a while. Even if you are a heavy vapor, this will last you the whole day. And this is 510 threaded, right there. And it does have Ego style threading on the outside, so for your Pro Tank 2 minis or your iClear 16s, they will work on here also, which is cool. And they even work with the little beauty ring also. And this is, like all other Innokin products, a 3-click off, 3-click on. And it cycles through the colors of what stage charge you're at in your battery. So, with all the specs being covered, let's give her a vape, and I'm going to tell you my overall opinion on this one. It is giving me a powerful throat hit, which I kind of do like, and with a predominant VG with just a little bit of PG, I do like to maintain some of the throat hit, so I do like that. Let's give her another vape. The iClear 30, as I said before, is not my favorite tank because I don't like the top wick drawn. It's not my favorite. But, I mean, this combo right here is a great deal. Now, you're going to end up paying $50 to $60 for this. I even heard on Mass Drop from Indoor Smokers, Chris over there saying somebody got one for $37. It's not on there now, so I know that you have to vote to check out if you can actually buy the products, and people have to buy them in bulk, etc. But that's basically the specs on this, so next let's hit the VTR. Let me just show you this again. This is actually performing very well. Good deal. It's making me kind of change the way I'm thinking of this iClear 30. Very good. Now in this review I am going from cheapest to most expensive, so the MVP version 2 is going to be your cheapest on the scale, and second is going to be your iTaste VTR. Now it comes in this really nice cardboard box. All you do is flip open this tab and push open the top, which will reveal your case. A really nice case made by Innokin here. It's got like water droplet printing on the black part there and the chromed edges. Really nice, really good deal in my opinion. And you have this nice little hinge here which you just push up. If I don't lose my manual like always. You get your manual, which comes in about 15, 16 different languages. So have fun with that. And you do get, like all other Innokin products, your how to fill an iClear series tank. Now taking a closer look here at the iTaste VTR, this is what comes with it, and that's all that does come with it. So it does come with your VTR mod right here. It already comes with your Innokin iClear 30S in there, which I already have pre-filled with juice, and it does come with the extension piece, which I will get to later why you need to use that. Let's take a closer look at the iTaste VTR. This is an extremely shiny mod, and there's a mini me in there. You can get your face printed on it if you want. This is extremely heavy also. This is probably the heaviest mod I've used. It's even heavier than the 134, so I'll get to that then. So this does have a lot of weight to it. But it also is made from quality products and quality steel, and it is a very nice mod. Things that differ from this to the MVP is an internal battery. You charge the whole unit, and the whole unit charges, and then you vape. With this one, you have to use high-drain IMR batteries, 18650s to be exact. They go down here in your bottom port, and they have vents here, which is short circuit and reverse battery protection to keep you safe. And all you do is you get yourself a button top, 18650 high-drain IMR battery, put the positive post first, put it down in there. After turning it on and putting on the tank, I'm going to show you the LED screen here. You push it one time to check your ohms reading, which is 2.1, which is exact, and to check your volts on this one. Now you can go anywhere in the volts range here. Goes down to 3, and you can't spin any past farther. And this is a spin wheel, 3, 3, 3. You can go all the way up to 6. So that's pretty nice. And if you want to change it to watts, click it one more time. spin it all the way up, you get your 15 watts. Go all the way down, you got your 3 watts. So this is a very large scale for power within this thing also. It's a heavy mod, as I said before, and it's a solid mod. It's a good quality vape. This is going to be my favorite mod for a while until I get something new that blows me out of the waters. This thing has everything I could possibly ask for out of it. Also, when you get your iTaste VTR, make sure you get yourself those batteries, the 18650 Hydrine IMR, and don't forget yourself a charger, because you can't vape without a charged battery. I got myself a Trustfire. This fits so many different sizes of batteries, and I'm personally really happy with this charger. It does its job, so I can't really complain. But overall, I really like this mod. It's my favorite, as you guys know, from me vaping it for a while. It's awesome in every little way that I could possibly think of. The only thing that may be something that's unattractive is the fingerprints. That's so-so for me. It really doesn't bother me. As long as the performance is good, which this does perform amazing. Let's give it a couple vapes here on the iClear 30S and show you the vapor quality and taste. What's going on here? Oh. You guys had me on the wrong voltage. Shame on you. Vaping this at 4.0. Good golly! If it's not the vapor production you like, it's the flavor for sure. This thing, it kicks the vapor out. Big fan of the iTaste VTR. Another thing I like, your tank here, I don't know if you can see that, will never touch the ground due to that metal cover right there, which I really do like. Some don't. I mean, I like the look of the tank being inside the mod. Some don't. If you don't like that, you can get yourself the MVP version too. But just to stir it up a little bit, we're going to take out this tank and show you with the extension piece here that I have so kindly on my lap. And know what we're going to do? We're going to put in a rebuildable. Why not? Twister on. Let's see if the ohms reading's there. It is. Thank God I don't have to push up the center pin. Wait. Chucks the vapor. Definitely does. Performance is awesome. Flavor's awesome. No matter what tank I put this on, it makes me like this mod even more. It pushes the performance out of a good tank and makes it better, in my opinion. This is my favorite mod because I like the battery system. I don't have to stand next to a wall if I'm wanting to charge it like the MVP. I can always put in another battery and keep the other one charged. So that's the benefits of this one. The cons are obviously the weight and the fingerprints, but I like the weight. I like a solid, heavy mod in my hands. I mean, if you're a woman, I'm sure you don't want to be toting this around in your purse all the time, so keep the weight in mind, but if you don't mind the weight, then this should be no problem. Okay, I'm going to do a little review on the 134 just because Rebel Crybaby wanted to hear this complete review on all the mods she was asking for, so I got myself my little vape Bible, I call it. I wrote down all the information I need to know about mods or tanks or even stuff that I do in the vape world when I buy a tank or when I buy a mod and how long it lasts me and when the wicks burn out, or I mean the coils burn out. So I mean it's always a smart idea to invest and get a journal and write down everything that you do in the vape world. So that's a smart idea. But I'm going to read here from my vape Bible and tell you all the specs on it. So the 134 is only a variable wattage device. It goes from 6.5 to 12.5 watts. It's an extremely high quality device. It's well built, stainless steel, rugged. I love the feel of it. It fits in the hands real nice if you have larger hands. Overall, it's decently heavy. I believe here it's 9.7 ounces, so it does contain some weight. So if you're looking for a lighter mod, that might not be the one that you want, but you wouldn't even want the VTR even at that rate because that is more heavy. So it does fit 510 and Ego threaded connections on the top, which is a benefit. Unlike the VTR, you have to have the extension piece if you don't like that. It does have a 10-second cutoff, so you can only vape up to 10 seconds and it'll cut off the power. It does have short circuit and reverse battery protection to protect your battery and your mod itself. It does check ohms, but it does it within its own, within the mod itself. You can't check it on a screen because there's no screen on it. There's no LED display on it, and it does have the color to change the wattages on it. And it's a 3-click on, 3-click off, and it does flash like all Innokin products, red, yellow, green, and it does show you what level your battery's at. And finally, it does take IMR Hydrant 18650 button top battery. So with the last two, the VTR and the 134, you're going to need to buy batteries for it. I suggest buying two, so you always have one on the charger and one in your mod, so you can always keep vaping instead of having to stop. So my overall opinion, I think they're all great mods. At the price that each of them are set at, 50-60 range, the MVP is a great mod if you're trying to bump up from the Ego style. The VTR being set up from 90 to about 120 is a great mod for if you're trying to move into more of the advanced and sub-ohming and stuff like that. And then the 134 is great for the quality and the quality of vape that comes out of it. But in my opinion, the winner is the VTR. And this is my opinion. Others may love the 134 and hate the VTR. Reasons why. VTR is better because you can use batteries in it. You can always consistently be portable vaping and always have a battery charging while this one's charged. I love that idea. With the MVP, you have to, charge it maybe every day, day and a half, 2 days, which is still great. This thing has amazing battery. These were very closely competitive for the price, but I would go for, the extra maybe 30 bucks more, go for this, in my opinion. Reasons why also is that it has the widest range of voltage and wattage, where the 134 only does wattage. This does voltage also if you like voltage. And this does, but it's more of a limited scale. So it depends on what you're looking for out of your vape, and this is my opinion. So I will be getting the 134 to do a further review on, but a couple other notes. Let me get it all together here. I am going to be doing my giveaway next week. Look out for it on Wednesday. Now, with this video, you must comment below to be entered. There's two that already entered from a different video. I'm going to be picking them out of a hat. I'm putting your names on a piece of paper, shuffling it, and I'm going to do it right in front of you guys just to show you guys who the winner is. But, as I said before, it's for Mount Baker Vapors Cucumber Mint at 80 PG, 20 VG, 12 nicotine. You must be a subscriber, and you must comment below in this video, except for Rebel Crybaby and Chris. You two are good. I have you guys entered. But if you want to win this, you must comment and must subscribe must comment below on this video. This is how you enter. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate all the comments and feedback and questions, and stay tuned and vape on.